Okay, hello, my name is Mark and I am here today to talk about the learning program I'm developing for you for Undertake Manual Handling.
Excellent, nice to meet you, Mark.
Nice to meet you. This learning program purpose is to instruct your candidates on safe manual handling techniques and teach information about manual handling. It will be designed for the people who in your workplace who undertake manual handling tasks as part of their job. We'll be doing this face-to-face training, preferably in a training room. It'll go for about an hour and a half. We'll do a lecture, I'll have some discussions with your candidates, and a demonstration. Alright, so I'll introduce myself when I start the meeting with your candidates, give a brief overview of the purpose of the training, and some introductory questions for the candidates, just so it can lighten the mood and break the ice a little bit. Okay, and then I'll identify and assess manual handling tasks I will talk about, knowing how to lift something, planning the manual handling technique safely, and assessing the weight of material and other techniques for manual handling. I'll go through the standards for manual handling, because there are manual handling standards under occupational health and safety and the standard operating procedures in workplaces such as yours. We'll go through how to read and interpret job instructions to undertake manual handling tasks. Around there, I'll do a practical assessment for lifting an object. We need to perform this so we can satisfy the unit of competency. I'll have to get candidates, after giving them a demonstration, to lift up a weighted box and place it on a table, and then I'll get them to place it on a moving bench, which will most likely be a small bench with conveyor rollers on it, so it freely moves. We'll go through teamwork and also using lifting aids together. So manual handling standards are when working in teams, either with another guy's buddy or even a small group of people to lift an object. Good communication in teams, following instructions, and then using and selecting the correct lifting equipment. We'll go through safe work procedures, hazards and risks. Of course, there's a lot when it comes to manual handling. We'll be identifying hazards and risks of incorrect procedures in the workplace, safe work practices, and assessing the risks. And then I'll finish it off with a written test for manual handling standards and your hazards and risks and safe work procedures. So there'll be a multiple question and short answer format on hazards, risks, safety, and manual handling. So, yes, as I said, the assessment methods will be a written test, a practical test, and an observation. There is some learning literacy and numeracy requirements of the program, because people need to read the material and also be able to see and interpret the projected images on PowerPoint or slides that I may use. They need to be able to interpret safe guidelines and procedures to minimise risk involved in manual handling, especially if you have raw material coming into your workplace and there's detailed instructions on how to correctly and safely lift those raw materials. And as I said, resources I'll use will be workbooks, projector slides and PowerPoint, and I'll bring in a weighted box to lift with a little bench I have, and also a little bench with rollers, so that we can perform what's required for the unit of competency.
How much does the box weigh, or do you need to know the weight?
5 kilos. There is, when you go a little bit heavier, there's occupational health and safety considerations.
Okay.
So considering, that brings us on to safety considerations and workplace health and safety risk control plans. So we'll be identifying hazards and minimising the potential risk of those hazards in the workplace or the training room used to undertake this program. And we'll be making sure that candidates must adhere strictly to manual handling techniques and not bend using their backs. When I conduct the training session, I will be asking the candidates if they have any injuries or any concerns or limitations where they're unable to perform this unit of competency for manual handling. And then what I'd like to do is leave a feedback form at the end to evaluate this learning package so that I can continue improving and streamlining it for other workplaces. Do you have any questions or concerns?
No, that all sounds good. No, I think you did a good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
And so concludes our meeting.
Is that too far away to hear us?
No.
Okay.